Hello everyone and welcome back to this live battles from the Johto Classic. Now, I have recorded every battle so far up to this point. I will check music 6 to make sure I get that lucky music going. We are barely over the 1600s and unfortunately due to time constraints, I'm only going to show 4 battles today and 4 more tomorrow. I won't be able to have time to play all 45 battles like I intended to, but that's because some of the battles ended up taking so much more time than I expected. And wow, Articuno, that's really nice to see. Articuno is one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1, so I'm really looking forward to battling. And my opponent actually only has a Johto Pokemon in Grand Ball. So, what do we go with here? Raikou looks nice, except for the fact that Marowak exists. Azumarill looks very nice to a certain extent. I am a bit worried about the Cloyster though. Definitely a bit worried about Cloyster. So, I'm actually gonna lead Scizor. Scizor actually has a really nice match against everything here. I'm gonna have a Azumarill in the back. And I don't know why I feel like Alakazam can do well here. I don't think I want Raikou, because it can't really beat Snorlax and it won't beat Marowak. So either Dragonite or Alakazam. I'm gonna go with Alakazam. Not too sure about this decision, but we'll see how this goes. Obviously this is a for fun tournament. I'm not gonna place first, obviously, but I've definitely had fun. Definitely a nice change of pace from the usual VGC 16 shenanigans. And there's Scizor against Marowak. Okay, so the issue here is he could definitely have Fire Punch, which I don't think I would survive. So maybe a switch into Azumarill is my best play here. Maybe a switch into Azumarill is my best play. My gut tells me he has Fire Punch, so I'm gonna switch into Azumarill. Hope he doesn't go for a Thunder Punch or a Bone Meringue even. No, he goes for a knockoff. Damn it. Okay, so no Choice Band. I still think a Waterfall will deal a ton of damage, and maybe being able to switch between attacks will be beneficial. We also could get a flinch here, but without the Choice Band damage, yeah, we were missing that little extra punch in order to KO Marowak. He's not gonna KO us though. Oh, well, never mind. I was gonna say Bone Meringue was not going to KO me, but quite clearly it did. Marowak doesn't learn Sucker Punch though, right? So Alakazam can revenge kill, but it should have been Azumarill's KO. Really should have been Azumarill's KO. And well, maybe he was carrying a Focus Sash as well, but if Azumarill had gotten the KO, we could have gotten some chip damage with Aqua Jet onto something. And okay, there's Grand Bull. So does this guy have the Fire Punch? I could hard switch into Scizor. I don't know. Does he predict that and go for the Fire Punch? Does he even learn Fire Punch? Maybe Fire Fang? No, okay, he goes for a Play Rough. That's fine by me. It's perfectly fine by me. So still no Fire type moves. I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch. I don't think I can afford to set up here, not without knowing if Grand Bull has a Fire type attack. There's a Bullet Punch. It might be enough. Stab boosted Technician Life Orb. Wow, barely not enough. And he just goes for another Play Rough. Okay, so maybe that's Choice Banded. He gets an attack drop, which is obviously not great. That was worst case scenario. Not getting the KO and him getting an attack drop. And I don't even know how fast that thing is, so I couldn't go for a different move to maybe predict a switch. I mean, I do have guaranteed chip damage against whatever comes in right now. It's actually Cloyster. So I have to go for Superpower here and hope I bring him down to its Focus Sash. After a Shell Smash, I should. But if his +2 Ice Shard or +3 Ice Shard can KO me, if he even carries Ice Shard, then I'm gonna be in trouble because, oh, he's not Focus Sash. Never mind. Never mind. So, first battle done and dusted with another win for us, which is really nice. Definitely really nice. I would have loved to see Articuno. I don't think I've ever seen Articuno in like the 3D of the 3DS. That's a bit redundant. But let's find our next battle. So I'm gonna cap out at 30 battles out of the 45. I guess I started too intense with the 9 battles and then 8 and things like that in the first few videos. Basically, if I didn't have so many things, like it came down to this weekend, I had so many things to do, so many more things than I expected, and that's why I couldn't record anything yesterday. So that was the biggest issue. And when I wanted to start recording, and there's Arcanine, shit, Arcanine is a big issue for us. When I wanted to start recording, I couldn't because, man, Arcanine is a big issue. Arcanine is a really, really big issue with that Will-O-Wisp. Gonna lead Donphan? No. I have no fire immunity, that's a big problem. Well, gonna lead Alakazam, actually. And in the back, well, Venusaur is another issue. Venusaur is another issue. I mean, and Dragonite can do well. Dragonite can do well. Dragonite Azumarill, I think, give me the best coverage against my opponent's team. But this guy feels like the one that had the Thunder Waving Slowbro and the Roosting Zapdos and Morning Sun Arcanine and things like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's Alakazam. And yeah, when I wanted to start recording, when I had the free time, the battles hadn't started yet. So that was a big issue for me. Lapras leads. Okay. So I can go for a Focus Blast and hope I hit. I think I've only missed one Focus Blast in the whole tournament, which is very nice. If I manage to hit and it's not Focus Sash Lapras, could maybe I'd have a chance to KO. I do connect, which is really nice. And Lapras goes down, perfect, with a critical hit. Maybe it mattered because Lapras is quite bulky. Lapras is definitely very bulky. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. I am not going to complain. Okay, Arcanine comes in. That's the bane of my existence. So there's two things I need to do here. I could paralyze it. That would definitely make it a lot easier to deal with. But if he has Venusaur in the back, I might have a few issues. But I'm still gonna try and paralyze. Well, I'm gonna paralyze it for sure. I think that's my best play here because that means Azumarill can switch in next turn and probably Waterfall. He actually goes for a Flamethrower, so looks like it's special based. And I mean, if he has Venusaur in the back, it's in my best interest to switch in Azumarill here because I need Alakazam. I hope he doesn't burn me here. Nope. Okay, I take that pretty well. Now he's gonna take a super effective Waterfall Choice Bandit from Azumarill Maybe he thought I would have been the Citrus Berry Belly Drum set, but I'm clearly not. That Waterfall will be enough, and that's perfect. Wow, Rocky Helmet. Because if he has Mamoswine, I can probably beat him with Azumarill. If he has Venusaur, I have Alakazam, and it is Venusaur, so that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect, and I'm really glad I conserved my Alakazam. And there's a forfeit, perfect, yeah. I also had Fire Punch from Dragonite with the Expert Belt, so that would have been pretty good. And yeah, 2 wins, very nice. We are off to a very good start. So let's see what else we face off now. 2 more battles, guys, 2 more battles, bear with me. So this will be quite a shorter video than than the previous ones, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. And I would record more, but once again today I have quite a few things to do. And I have to start recording the TCG videos as well. Today is Sunday, and okay, so Entei, another problematic Pokemon, his own Alakazam, Magneton, which he does his Scizor, but I mean, seeing his team, he doesn't really need too much Scizor coverage, but him having Magneton probably means that Dragonite is a Choice Banded Outrage Dragonite. I mean, I really want to lead Azumarill. I really want to lead Azumarill, but I also want to lead Dragonite. I mean, Dragonite has a Thunder Punch for Azumarill, Earthquake for Magneton, Earthquake for Entei, and that's it, so never mind. Oh, that is 3 Pokemon. Is Scizor a good lead? Probably not. I think Donphan. No. I need to threaten Entei right off the bat. So I'm gonna go Azumarill. I'm gonna go Alakazam. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go Alakazam. And I'm gonna go Dragonite. I think I'm favoring those 3 today for some reason. I don't know, I mean, Dragonite does have super effective moves against 3 of my opponent's Pokemon. And the fact that he doesn't have Intimidate from Entei is really nice. Definitely really nice. Oh boy, let's see here. He does lead Piloswine, so that's best case scenario. Nothing on his team appreciates a Waterfall, a Choice Banded Waterfall, so I'm gonna go for that. He could bring in Dragonite, he could also, but Dragonite doesn't threaten Azumarill. He could also bring in his own Azumarill, but then I threaten the Play Rough, and maybe a Choice Banded Waterfall would be enough to at least prevent the Belly Drum. Not necessarily do it KO, but at least prevent the Belly Drum because of the Citrus Berry. He does withdraw Piloswine. What's coming in? Magneton? No, Azumarill, okay. Makes sense. So let's see how much this does. It is resisted. And wow. Okay. I cannot let him set up. I do have some speed investment. We don't know how fast that is, and wow. That's really funny. Both Azumarill's just jumping around. I also have the flinch chance. I haven't gotten a flinch with Waterfall in so long. Wow, and there it is. That was stupidly lucky. That was stupidly lucky on my part, not gonna lie. So Azumarill just came in to get KO'd. To get 3 KO'd by another Azumarill. Without the Choice Band, this would have been completely different. If I had been the Belly Drum set, with some speed investment, then I would have had an even easier time. Because I could have simply just used Play Rough. At that point, my opponent's best move would have been to... Okay, I have to think about this. He can Will-O-Wisp. He will be faster. So... doesn't they learn Morning Sun? Okay. I need to conserve Azumarill. All I need to do to win this match is to paralyze Entei. So because I don't want to risk Alakazam and I want to have that guaranteed turn to Thunder Wave the Entei, I can safely let Dragonite go down, maybe get some chip damage on Entei. He doesn't even get the burn, and that did like I'm not even gonna say respectable damage. He actually withdraws Entei, which is not a good idea. If I was Choice Banded Outrage, this would do a lot of damage. But, I mean, Piloswine doesn't threaten Azumarill. So maybe he goes for the Ice Shard or the Icicle Crash. Azumarill takes it and simply Waterfalls. And then I do the same. I sacrifice Dragonite. Wow, he avalanches. I sacrifice Dragonite so that I get a free switch into Alakazam, get a Thunder Wave off, and then Azumarill simply finishes the job. So yeah, there's the KO on Piloswine. I do the switching around simply because I don't want for Azumarill to get burnt. Although at this point, even if I did get burnt, the combination of Earthquake plus Waterfall plus Psychic should be enough. So maybe going the Dragonite route is playing too safe. I'm just gonna clicking Waterfall. If he gets a burn, he gets a burn. It's a 50% chance. He already didn't get it on Dragonite, so odds are he gets it here. He does. But this is Choice Banded still, so it's effectively a -1 Waterfall. And that's still a clean 2-hit KO. Even with leftovers, that's still a clean 2-hit KO. And what's Entei gonna do now? It's clearly not Choice Banded. His next best move is either Stone Edge or Extreme Speed, neither of which should KO me. Okay, Protect, that's fine. Maybe now a critical hit Stone Edge could have a chance to KO Azumarill. But even then, the combination of Dragonite plus Alakazam should be enough to take down Entei. Or maybe I misplayed. Maybe I misplayed by staying in and him getting the... Wow, he actually has Substitute. So that's a problem for that would have been a problem for the Thunder Wave actually. That would have been a problem for the Thunder Wave. So Sacred Fire, Protect, and Substitute to stall out the burn. Maybe his last move is Toxic? It might be. I generally don't know. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's only a matter of time for me to win. It's really only a matter of time for me to win. And this is the third battle, if I'm not mistaken. So one more after this one. He cannot protect here. He can go for a sub, or he could attack to try to KO Azumarill. I don't even think a Sacred Fire would KO Azumarill at that range. No, he just goes for a safe Substitute, but it's really no big deal. Azumarill will go down to the burn this time, I think. I hope, so that this battle doesn't get dragged on any longer. And then I can switch into Dragonite and Extreme Speed, or Alakazam and Psychic. Yeah, Azumarill is not gonna go down this turn. It's not gonna go down. So, I mean, Protect or Sacred Fire. I mean, Sacred Fire can miss, so his best play is to Protect, so that Azumarill goes down. There's a Protect. And yeah, no big deal. No big deal, guys. No big deal. No big deal. Azumarill goes down finally, and I'm gonna bring in Alakazam and Psychic away, and that's game. I mean, at that range it will not survive. Definitely will not survive. Yeah, there's no way he survives a stab Psychic from a max special attack T-mid. Yeah, come on, go down. Yep, perfect. Okay, so 3 wins in a row. Can we make it 4? And this guy was highly rated, wasn't he? Or I don't know. I mean, we should be over 1650 now, but right? Or maybe this was the 4th battle? When battles take so long, I generally forget like what I'm doing sometimes. No, battle 25, so we are now 1665. If I finish over 1700s, I'll be happy in the Johto Classic. So we have 5 more battles to get over that range. 1 more battle today. If you want to see the conclusion of the Johto Classic, definitely tune in tomorrow for more action. And there's an Italian player, so he's using once again the bane of my existence. And wow, that's a really scary team. That's a really, really scary team. Arcanine, man. Arcanine is a big threat. It's a huge, huge threat to me. So, I'm gonna lead Alakazam in case he decides to lead Arcanine. I'm gonna have Raikou in the back because of the Thunder Wave, the potential Thunder Waves. And I mean, Dragonite does well, maybe. He might have Hidden Power Ice. I'm gonna go Azumarill in the back because once Arcanine goes down, some Play Roughs, everything on his team doesn't appreciate Play Rough, and besides Slowbro, nothing appreciates Waterfall either. But man, if this was Citrus Berry Belly Drum Azumarill, life would be easier. Life really would be easier, guys. Okay, so he leads Jolteon. So he might break my Focus Sash here with a Volt Switch. He could also Shadow Ball, which I have nothing to prevent that. So not off to a great start. I cannot Thunder Wave him, so I guess we'll trade attacks here. Thunderbolt for a Psychic. He brings me down to almost my Focus Sash. I almost KO him. I do put him in range of Aqua Jet. But, okay, I'm gonna conserve Alakazam for now. He should go for another Thunderbolt. So I can bring in Raikou. And maybe set up a Calm Mind here. Yep, there's a Thunderbolt. So I do have Leftovers. That doesn't deal too much. Well, it did 56. Maybe that's Choice Specs Jolteon. I'm still gonna set up a Calm Mind here. Because after a Calm Mind, he will not break my substitute. He actually decides to switch out into Golem. Okay. So Golem has the Sturdy. Golem does have the Sturdy. So, I mean, the only play I have is to bring him down to Sturdy. That's really the only play I have. Maybe he'll misplay, or maybe he doesn't have Sturdy. But that's 2 things that are in range of Aqua Jet. But because of Jolteon... Wow, he went for Stealth Rock! That's perfect! Oh, but does that mean he has the Costa Berry? Does that mean he has the Costa Berry? Okay. I'm going to Scout for the Costa Berry. And I'm gonna sacrifice Alakazam. I know he has the Costa Berry. I know he has the Costa Berry. You're gonna see it activate right now. Wow, no Costa Berry. Damn it. So I just lost Alakazam for free. And my boost. How'd you not have a Costa Berry, man? How'd you not have a Costa Berry? Okay. Gonna bring in Raikou once again. No Costa Berry clearly. Or maybe it doesn't activate because I switched. Oh boy. If that's how it works, then that's problematic. But since I don't know what my opponent's last Pokemon is, I cannot afford to lock myself into Aqua Jet just yet. If it's Slowbro, that's best case scenario because Raikou finishes the game. If it's Machamp, then I'm gonna have a hard time. Boy, that sucks. Basically, I might have to risk the confusion here, because he should go for Dynamic Punch, right? Gonna have to risk. It's gonna come down to the confusion. Man, if I had not switched. Okay, he went for Earthquake. That's fine. No confusion. That's perfect. Oh, but that deals so much damage. I'm not gonna be faster than Machamp, am I? Nope. Okay, 12%. I might survive here. Oh, 2 HP. Oh. 2 HP. 2. Wow. Wow. Okay, now I have to hope my Hidden Power Grass is enough to get with Jolteon. I cannot switch attacks, unfortunately. All he has to... Wow, he goes for a Hidden Power. You're not used... Well, are you Hidden Power Ground? Are you seriously Hidden Power Ground? Are you seriously? You're not. Your Hidden Power... I didn't see if it said super effective or nothing. You're not super... You're not Hidden Power Ground. You're not Hidden Power Ground, man. You are Choice Specs though. You are Choice Specs. You're not Hidden Power Ground. I'm Hidden Power Grass. And that's not enough, but thanks to Leftovers, I should survive this upcoming attack. I should. No critical hit, please. No critical hit. And oh, wow. That 2 HP survival coming in clutch with Azumarill. Coming in clutch. And with that, we have our 4th win in a row. Very nice. Very nice. And yeah, guys, that will be all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the shorter video. It is still almost half an hour. And some very interesting battles today. Definitely some very interesting battles. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Okay? Bye.